Hello everyone, today we will learn about C keywords and identifier. You are watching We Are Engineers and I'm instructor Milan Yumire. After watching this presentation, you will learn about keywords in C programming that will be used in upcoming programs. So all the playlist is given down in the description, you can check it out. First of all, let us understand about character set. A character set is a set of alphabet, letters and some special characters that is valid in C language. So it focuses on alphabet, letters and some special characters. So we will learn each of them now. First of all, alphabet. Here you can use uppercase A, B, C to X, Y, Z and for lowercase as well. C programming is case sensitive, so if you write the same word in uppercase and lowercase, then that will be two words in C programming. So it is case sensitive, you have to focus in this as well. C accepts both lowercase and uppercase alphabets as a variable and functions that we will be discussing in our upcoming videos. Now let us discuss about digit, that is obviously 0 to 9. Now special character. So this is the table for a special character. You can see the different kind of character that we can use in our C programming. Here you can see the commas, greater and smaller sign, and everything that we will use. If you see the semicolon will be used in every lines of code when it is finished. Hashtag include stdio.h at the beginning, and for writing parentheses and curly braces, everything are the special characters. Another is C keywords. Keywords are the predefined reserved word used in programming that have special meaning to the compiler. For example, int money. Here int is a keyword that indicates money is a variable of type integer. Here you can see int is a keyword and the money which will stores the value which is an integer type. So here money has the value of integer. For example, I will give it like the money, a variable which will store 1, 2, 3 as an integer that will store only the integer value. So this int is a keyword. Here you can see money is equals to 200 rs. Now this is the false. Here rs is the character, so we cannot use this kind of value to the integer type variable. We have defined money as an integer type. Here I have mentioned the table that has some of these C keywords like auto, double, like it has the length of the variable, integer that we have already defined, and struct, break, else. And all these keywords, their syntax and application will be discussed in the respective videos, so don't forget to like and subscribe our YouTube channel and hit the bell icon on as well. So now we will discuss about C identifier. An identifier refers to the name given to entities such as variables, functions, and structures. So it is a name that is given to the entities and variable and functions. So what is meant by entities? The real world entities, you have heard about it. Or object, that means, and a variable means storing the value, and the functions that will given some of the name that is mean by C identifier. Identifier must be unique. They are created to given a unique name to entity to identify it during the execution of the program. So to be more clear, let's see the example. Here I have defined a money as an identifier and I have used int keyword so that the money variable will be integer type. So I have defined integer data type. Money is then identifier here. Again, another variable that I will use, identifier account balance. It is of double type. Double means it's a float which has the length more. Here money and the account balance are identifier, but we cannot use int and double, a keyword, as an identifier. Now let us discuss about rules for naming the identifier. Number 1, a valid identifier can have letters, both uppercase and lowercase, digits and underscore. Number 2, the first letter of the identifier should be either letter or an underscore. You cannot use number as the first starting identifier name. So another is you cannot use keyword like int, while, etc. as an identifier. There is no rule how long an identifier can be. However, you may run into problems in some of the compiler if the identifier is longer than 31 character. So you can choose any name as an identifier if you follow all the above rule. However, giving a meaningful name to identifier makes sense. Okay, now I will write a small program in VS Code, so that I will open the VS Code. Here I will create a file that will be in .c extension, and I will open it and start to write the program. Hashtag include stdio.s, this is the header file. Int main, this is the main function, so we will write the program. So I will define a keyword int that will be the integer type, and I will define an identifier or variable that is salary. Now I will give the integer value to this salary. So if we write any characters other, then it will show the wrong. What we have defined is it is integer, so we will put the value integer. 200 is an integer, so it receives integer. But if I write any other thing, then that will be the error. So let's write 200 and continue the program. Now I will simply print the salary. So this is the way how the program is executed. Now let's run this program. Here you can see the extension file has been created. So now let's run this .exe file to see the output in the terminal. And here you can see the salary is 200 RS as we have expected to be. But if we write 200 RS, I have already defined that the program will hit an error. Now let's change this salary, the identifier, to the keyword. Does it accept or not? So I write int and I will give int is equals to 200 and I will print int. Then it is giving an error. So we cannot use the keyword that is already defined in the compiler. It has its special meaning. But if I write underscore at the beginning and start the identifier, then I can do that. There will be no problem in this program. Here you can see underscore Milan, it is not showing any problems and it is executed as we have been expecting. As in the rule, we have said that we cannot use the number in front of the identifier. So here you can see I have added 1 and it is showing an error. So if you follow these kind of rules, then you can use identifier anything you want. So in this video, we have shown only the process to use an identifier. In our upcoming videos, we will learn more about C programming. So don't forget to subscribe our YouTube channel. Thank you.